Hi Pisces, this is Megan with ADH Divinity. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'm really excited to get into this because I received a few messages when I was shuffling the cards. First, I saw jewelry, a ring, a necklace, or something you may have received from your person, something like that. If so, please pay special attention. If not, you may be wearing, a lot of people wear necklaces, but you may be wearing a necklace or a ring, or you will soon be receiving that. Sorry to ruin the surprise. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the Moonology deck. This one has been very good to me today. I will start with the Moonology deck and check in on the overall energy of this connection as well as the overall energy surrounding you. Yeah, so like I said, I saw a ring or some type of jewelry, so just keep that in mind. Look at the bigger picture, Pisces. Narrowing in on something here. Time to give rather than take. Law of reciprocity, you don't expect much back or things back when you give, but in order to balance that out, it's best that you give as well. Not just because someone gave something to you, because you're giving from a heart space. You're not just giving to even the score or whatnot. And if you did receive jewelry, how have we been showing up? Just having that self-awareness for how you're contributing to the connection. I'm not saying people should buy you off, but like I said, it's a matter of if they're giving from their heart space or if they're giving from, to love bomb you or something like that. That's why I say take a look at the bigger picture here. What are they giving you and how are they coming towards you with these gifts and vice versa. Also, I did want to say, yeah, just like self-awareness. I'm going to pull another one. For Pisces. Thanks. A time for healing. A time for healing. Balsamic moon. New moon, Virgo, new moon side. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, there's kind of a lack of self-awareness here. We might have been in the take type of deal. Like, take me here. Can I take that from you? This sounds very general, but it's the intention. It's the intention that matters. Are you putting it forth the effort that you need to for this to fulfill your own needs, or are you depending on others to do that for you? And that's what's really important here. Yeah, that's what's really important here. And it's a lack of self-awareness. Also, I'm feeling kind of taking people's emotional energy out of them. And that's why you're being called to heal, because you're not aware of that. That's why you need to take a look at the bigger picture and realize how you're affecting people around you when you keep asking and taking their time away from them. I don't know, that type of thing. That's just what I'm feeling for now. So I'm gonna pull some cards. Just get into it. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so I feel like we're kind of wallowing a little bit, and that's why I feel like when it says time to give rather than take, give yourself your own emotional fulfillment. Help yourself out, because you're taking a lot of people's you're draining people's batteries. And that's why it's calling for you to heal. And it's showing up right here with this Queen of Cups. You're wallowing in something that has happened to you, and I'm feeling like a lot of victimhood here. A lot of victimhood. You're putting yourself in like this box of being a victim and staying in a negative, as opposed to going out, looking at the bigger picture and finding solutions. Highly, highly recommend checking out my description box below and doing the master program, as well as receiving some type of counseling or a reading. But regardless, the programs below are very helpful to release these blocks, negative patterns, and you know, come closer to your person, but this can't happen until we're emotionally stable. There's a lot of emotional instability here. Queen of Cups in reverse with the Five of Cups. Something has disappointed you, and you're taking this as something happening to you as opposed to happening for you. You're very unfulfilled. This may be within the connection. You're very unfulfilled, and you're not speaking up about it because you kind of just want them to linger over there and like apologize. I'm not really sure what you're waiting for. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, this world in reverse is also asking you to take a look at the bigger picture and see how you're contributing to your own loss here with love. Because this is what pushes you to grow. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're taking the spot of the martyr. Ten of Pentacles in the upright. Because you want this. You want this Ten of Pentacles energy to enter your life. But you're kind of doing this in a way that's not very helpful to you. And it's causing a lot of conflict. Inner conflict. And I'm feeling like these people all fighting right here. Trying to hit that beehive. And I feel like this person out here is just standing out there watching. And I feel like this is you not helping yourself, honestly. I feel like that's you not helping yourself, or that's that your person seeing you being thrown for a loop and kind of just letting you figure it out on your own, because maybe they have been there for you quite a bit and solved a lot of your, you know, problems. When you get down, I get it. Sometimes it gets hard. Yeah. There's a lot of healing that needs to be done here. We have time for healing with the moon. You're under illusion that you are the victim here, in a sense of, why is everyone coming after me? Why is like, there's those big words, like everyone, always, never. People never do this for me, that type of stuff. And that's an illusion that you're in, but you want to sit here and be in this Ten of Pentacles energy and entertain this person that you are connected with. But there's a fence there for a reason. And I feel like they're protecting themselves from your side, although they're very interested in you and feel the love for you. While it does look like abundance and like children and all this, with this card, I'm feeling like, hey, I'll see you later. Like, I'll be back soon. And you're this guy right here on the other side. Also feeling like this is something that you probably really, really want. And the only thing that's holding you back from this is all these negative thought patterns and this unfulfillment, because you're under this illusion that everyone's against you, when really this is happening for you to take a look at the bigger picture. Because you're way too zoomed in. Way too zoomed in. A lot of tunnel vision. Five of Swords. Page of Swords. Yeah, so the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay. Someone may have lied to you or been very deceitful in how they went about telling you some information that you needed to know. This type of information, I don't... Two of Swords. Indecisive. Okay, so I don't feel like this person. Okay, this person probably told you they were going to do one thing and then did another, and then you got really upset about it because you felt deceived. I don't necessarily think that this person meant to hurt you the way they did, and I think this is rooted in some old belief systems and negative patterns that you picked up that we haven't explored. Yeah, I said one thing and did another. And I feel like you were really banking on that one thing they told you they were going to do. Maybe they said they were going to come home at a certain time if you guys were hanging out, and they came home way later than you thought, and you got up all in your head about it. That's one thing. Why is this Page of Swords here in reverse? Ugh. Oh my goodness. So many judgments in reverse. Take the advice. Rise up. Rise above the negative, guys. I know, way easier said than done. I'm still working on it. Very much so. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 10 of Swords here. Okay. So, yeah, what this person did, they did one thing. They said one thing. They did another. You felt it was a lie, a mistruth. And this has made you feel defeated. And that's what you've been wrapped up in here. That's what I'm feeling like. Like I said, it's possibly... They said they were going to come home. They said they were going to text you back, and they didn't. And you got all wrapped up in that and started coming up with these scenarios in your head. That's what I'm feeling like is coming from this. These are negative patterns that need to be released. I feel like they've been held on to for a very long time. Because you're receiving this information, but you're not taking it in. You're receiving, like, when I say receiving this information, like, you're getting the nudge in those cues when you feel that despair and that defeat to make it right. But I feel like with this 5 of Wands here, we're kind of expecting people to fix it for us is one thing, too. Kind of, you may be venting a lot and expecting people to just have answers, but you're not taking the advice regardless. So that's what I mean by, like, expecting free emotional labor and like sucking the energy out of people. The Emperor in reverse. These are kind of, oops, sorry, didn't mean to kick that. These are kind of, Emperor. Who's this Emperor? Who's this Emperor? Aquarius. I said Aquarius. Pisces. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is rooted in childhood. You may have lived under a strict household and you had to leave. You may have lived, like I said, in a strict household, so you had to leave, and you still haven't gone over... But you had to leave, you got old enough and you decided to move or something like that. Or someone you've been involved with within your family is very strict. They don't listen to outside perspectives, and that's kind of caused you not to really say anything when things go wrong and just go in your head. Another thing I'm feeling is that this person did... I don't think this is a... No, let me just go back. This person is here to teach you something, regardless of how much this hurts, right? So they may have said one thing and did another, and that's something that really triggers you. So this person is triggering you to go within and realize what it is about. What is there an emperor, like this reverse emperor within you that's very strict and rigid when it comes to yourself, but when it comes to other people, kind of flighty. I'm also feeling like this person is here to show you that you don't want to live like this. You don't want to live in this strict authoritarian lifestyle, and it's something that you should move on from. I'm feeling like this is a parent or like your dad or something, and that's like the type of people you're looking for romantically, and you're starting to realize that's a trauma bond or a type of pattern that needs to be broken, and that's what this person here is showing you. That's what I'm feeling like with this 5 of Pentacles. I feel like it's something you're walking away from that you've been very loyal to, possibly a type or something like that. You've been very loyal to, but it's something you need to walk away from, and you're going to have the support necessary to do so. But there's a difference between, see, if you do, that's what the point is of all this, but there's a difference between being a martyr and biting off way more than you can chew to avoid those uncomfortable feelings, and kind of just wrapped up in your own emotional turmoil, instead of taking action and moving forward. That's what the judgment moment is for. But we're kind of wallowing in our sorrows a little bit. This is always what happens, like, these continuous negative occurrences are there to show you that there's something bigger in store for you, so that way you are forced to make a change. You are forced to move in a different direction instead of the same cycle over and over and over again. And it may take you a while to get there. There's the moon right here. This is your card, Pisces. Right? It's kind of hard to see under moonlight. So, you know, kind of clear that up and get your vision straight, and realize that this thing, or this person that you've been so loyal to, or this just energy that you've been loyal to, does not have the best interest there for you. They don't wish the best for you. They kind of just wanted you there for food. That's like a dog. That's why I say food. Like, not all dogs are like that, but I'm just saying, have the strength to walk away when it comes to this pattern that's showing up for you, because this person is showing you that. This person is showing you that once you walk away, this 5 of Pentacles turn into a 10 of Pentacles. And I said this guy on the other side is staying there, and this person is kind of like, hey, I have all this abundance and this, look at all this fruit or whatever, but I'm not ready to give it to you yet, because he's holding a rake. Is this a hoe? A rake. He's like, you still have work to do. I'm off to the races. But I'm also reading this as someone, you've come out of it, right? You've come out of this, and you're ready to cross this fence, right? You're meeting up with this person. New energy is coming in, right? It's a matter of seeing these patterns for what they are and moving away from them. Transmuting the root cause and moving away from these continuous patterns that are no longer serving you, because they've been keeping you in a box, and the box that they've been keeping you in has been a very negative emotional cycle for you. I'm feeling a lot of victimhood here, and as much as yes, you are a victim of your circumstances, what did it do for you? Because if that never happened, you would be in the same place you were in, right? It would be good for a second, and then it goes to shit, or something like that, and not knowing how to overcome the negative, because you're only focused on the positive outcomes, and then when the negative outcomes occur, it's kind of like it's 30 times more powerful than the positive outcomes. Let me put this in another way of saying. Humans are naturally drawn to negativity based on evolution, right? Because we've, as cavemen and stuff, we kind of anticipate danger, animals or other tribes and that type of deal. So yes, we're naturally inclined to be more focused on negativity. That's why the news is a thing. That's why, that's why they kind of feed into that, because they know how the human brain works. That's why if you watch the news, they talk a lot more about negativity than they do about positivity. I don't know if you noticed that. They'll talk about a car accident in Missouri or something, and then they'll bring a dog to the news station, right? They'll bring a dog to the news station so you forget about it, and then you're back in the same position with all this bad news coming up. You see what I'm saying? Without negative, we would not appreciate the positive, but it's overcoming the negative that makes you love the positive so much more, because it didn't just happen to you, you did it, right? So understand that's how we work, and try not to get wrapped up in it. There's always going to be something to counteract the other. Otherwise, everything would be the same, and how boring would life be, right? All right. One more. See? What'd I say? Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles coming in. Very slow, waiting on, you know, your healing journey. They're patient, but they're coming in. The Lover's at the bottom. It's all open. Time for healing is now. Highly recommend pausing the video. Go down to the description box. Go down in the description box. I highly also recommend going on the website just to get a deeper understanding, because I really feel like a deeper understanding of these programs is very necessary for you Pisces, especially right now with all this illusion. Take a step back, look at the bigger picture. Give yourself time. Give yourself time to heal. Don't get yourself... You don't have enough space to take in anybody else's stuff, okay? So stop asking people how they are when you're not chilling, right? Stop asking people how they are when you're not okay. Because I know what you're doing. You're just trying to avoid what you're going through. But then with that, you're taking in more negativity. So you're just going to like burst. And that's when the depressive episodes start. And that's when, you know, you could lash out in anger, just like a waterfall of tears, which is amazing. You should. But in the appropriate setting, like you could just burst out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's a matter of being aware of your internal forecast and operating out of that. Okay. Get you a few cards for Pisces and messages. Cool, cool, cool. Trust the niggle. What niggling feeling is trying to tell you? This may have to do, because she's holding her solar plexus, sacral. Sacral's the solar plexus, yes. And she's holding her stomach. If you have kind of strong periods, endometriosis, or something like that, where your cramps are really, really intense, that is because that is not normal. We've kind of normalized that a little too much. That is not normal. You have negativity that you are holding within yourself. And that's what that feeling's trying to tell you. But if you go take a bunch of pills for it and then you don't feel it anymore, that negativity is still sitting in you. Your body gives you signs when you have something to heal. Your body does give you signs. So just be aware of that. Have that mind-body connection. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? This healing is necessary not only for you to get your person, but to step up and be in mission and do what I'm doing right now. Because this shit doesn't... Horrible shit like this doesn't happen to people who don't have a stronger purpose in this life. And that's why this is engulfing you so much, because it's a lot. It's powerful stuff. It's kind, you know, it's a lot to take in. But once you come out of it and this rebirth happens, you're going to be called. This Knight of Pentacles is coming in. This Ten of Pentacles, when you find out what you're being called to and taking action on that. Again, the mission information is down below as well, to get out here and help people, right? Help people spread messages and help, you know, the collective heal itself by raising the frequency. So it's very, very important that you heal yourself and not distract yourself, because you can't heal what you don't feel, one. And two, when you heal yourself, you're healing people around you, because you don't take a lot of bullshit that other people do anymore, honestly. And I'm kind of in that place too. Like, I'm a Cancer, so it has been hard to be vulnerable and come out of my shell and that type of thing. But it's a matter of stepping out and just being yourself, regardless of what other people say. And that takes confidence. That takes confidence, and that takes release of negativity to receive that confidence. Still working on it, and I've been working diligently on the programs in order to get here, which I have to go deeper, much, much deeper into. Even though I've been working on it for like a year. There's so many aspects that you may not even know that are a part of your personality that are actually to your detriment. Because it's not your personality, it's a program. It's not a personality, it's a program. Right? You still have layers of your own personality, but I'm saying a lot of the things that you've been programmed to think, do, and feel from your childhood is not who you are. So it's really important. Also, be mindful of the media that you're taking in. Highly recommend actually getting off social media completely and taking a break from it. Get off social media, take a break, and just like seclude yourself, you know, hermit mode type of deal, in order to connect with yourself a little bit more. I'm feeling a lot of comparison too with this Five of Wands. Competitive energy, a lot of comparison. You may be comparing yourself with these 4 other people, and that's just eating you up inside. Hence why this person who told you one thing and did another triggered you so bad. So please be aware of the possible comparisons that you may be making, because that's not fair to you, because we're all individuals and we're all unique. We're all different. There's enough for everybody, and everybody can do whatever they're set out to do. No, nothing's limited. This is an abundant universe, so it's important to understand that. That's also why these programs are important. The Money and Laws program, to understand the laws of the universe and how they work, so that way you can not put so much pressure on yourself and work with the universe instead of working against it, if that makes sense. Wow, Pisces, that was crazy. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I think I'm good here. Hope you are too. Don't forget to check the description box below. Those programs are also 100% money back guaranteed if you feel they don't work for you. Although I highly recommend, actually not highly recommend, I know you won't need it, but they're necessary tools that you could use. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Megan with ADH Divinity.